It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
And a very pleasant good morning and welcome into high school baseball. Greetings from the Runyon Sports Complex and from SoCoTicket.com. This is high school baseball 2023. Along with Chelsea Lynn and Tony Wright, I'm JJ Valentine. Nice to have you on a brisk but a very beautiful morning in downtown Pueblo, Colorado. Our first matchup of the day, as we play two today, will feature the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs, the home-standing Bulldogs, and the Pueblo East Eagles. Well, these two teams, no strangers to each other, and anytime they take to the diamond, it's always a lot of fun when we get into late winter and early spring with these two teams.
Yeah, you know, I remember back when my old days, long before my radio, my college days, they had South and Central and Connie Mac baseball, and then they had Centennial and East or whatever. You know, it's the same thing with these two teams as it is with South and Central. A lot of guys grew up together, play with each other. A lot of parents may be a little bit related or whatever, but bottom line, both teams are 0-1 in league play. Centennial had a good non-league season. East kind of so-so. Bottom line, you don't want to go 0-2 in this game. So this is an ultimate, very crucial matchup if these teams hope to keep their playoff aspirations alive.
Very well said. 8-5 overall for the Centennial Bulldogs. And for the East Eagles, they come in sporting. Why did I just lose my East Eagles lineup there? Reset.
8-5. They were 8-5 overall and 0-1 in league play.
Wow, same thing.
And as I mentioned on my pregame set on the internet, is that they lost 7-1 to Pueblo West. Well, Pueblo West is a very good team. They're 5A. They play a 5A schedule, so that's a good test. That loss won't hurt for East, but if they lose to Centennial, this one really will hurt. So a much-needed win for both teams. But don't forget after this, Pueblo South of Pueblo County.
All right, all that said, we'll take a timeout. We come back. We've got more on our pregame show. It is the GG's Barbecue and Catering pregame show. Conversation with the coaches. We'll talk about what the keys are to the game coming up in just a bit. Stay right there. We're back with more after this on The Ticket.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Bring it back. And once again, a very pleasant good morning. Welcome back to the Nooch here on the Runyon Sports Complex. We're about ready to meet the starting lineups. And, of course, keys to the game, Tony, it's real simple for both of these guys. You need to play clean baseballs. Matt Eads always say, just play clean baseball. That's all I ask. And this is a situation, as you just alluded to the fact a bit ago, that you don't want to go down 0-2 in league play. So if you're bringing up 0-2, that's going to spell problems because we talked about parity in this South Central League at a high level. Everybody has got pitching. Everybody can swing it. So on any given day, but again, you go down 0-2, it's going to make things a little bit tougher. Not that you're completely out of it. It just makes it a little bit harder.
Well, look at Centennial. I mean, they're competing quite well in their game against Pueblo County. Jordan West, their ace pitcher, was doing well. In the first couple of innings, he put a man on base, but because they played clean baseball, as you just stated, he was able to get out. But then the errors started piling up against a good team like County, just kind of everything snowballed. And that's what happens when you're very uneven. Both teams seems to make critical mistakes at the wrong time, critical errors at the wrong time, and that's what's really hurt them. And I really feel that's correct. You got to play some clean baseball. You got 2 outs, man. Make sure you field the ground ball at second base or shortstop. Get it over to first. Just play fundamental baseball and let the baseball gods dictate whether you win or lose.
All right, those conversations presented by Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team. Of course, they're on Highway 50 West. Well, time to meet the starting lineups presented by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Well, for the Centennial, the East Eagles, they align like this. Michael Casillas will lead things off. He'll pitch today. Matt Casillas will follow playing first base. Chris Salas will be at second. David McAlpin is the DH. Brady Cristelli will bat fourth. He's at third base today. Tanner Proud's in center field. Daniel Acosta will be the shortstop batting seventh, followed by Brennan Rowe in left field. Javen Cisneros will be in right field. And for the East Eagles, the catcher, he will not bat today, Jeremiah Ortega. Now, the defensive alignment for the homestanding Centennial Bulldogs under head coach Joe Vigil. Jack Espinoza gets the nod today. We'll look at numbers on Jack as we go along. He'll pitch today. Jeremy Trujillo will catch. Brian Armijo Martin will be at first base. David Santos is at second. Joey Cardinal's the third baseman. Josh Lucero is the shortstop. The outfield left to right, Justice Lobato, Carlos Delgado, and Christian Garrett. Those are the starters presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. The opening pitch is coming up next, brought to you by the fine folks at Pueblo Insurance. That's Deb Marino on Highway 50 West, right next to East Coast Pizza. They're at 1636 Highway 50 West. Find them online at puebloinsurance.net. Let's take the timeout. We'll be back with the opening pitch coming up right here on The Ticket.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good morning. Welcome back to historic Runyon Sports Complex.
Second base, number 14.
Yes, my brother's giving me a call. I have to call him back.
The shortstop's number 7, Josh Lucero.
Along with Chelsea Lynn and Tony Wright, I'm J.J. Valentine. We're about ready for the opening pitch coming up here as the umpires are about ready to take their posts. And, of course, Jack Espinoza taking his warm-up tosses as we speak. So let's take a gander here if we can get...
He's got a 4.90 ERA, Jack Espinoza, and I'm sure he wants to get that down just a little bit, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see how things work out. Again, it's a team game, and for Pueblo Centennial, his infield is going to have to help him out as well as his outfield, and he's going to have to do a good job of pitching making the right pitches in the location. So Jack Espinoza, right-hander, again, about 4.90 ERA, and we're really looking forward to seeing him as far as what he can do. Centennial's really done a nice job of hitting the baseball. You know, they've got a lot of guys that can really slug it, but once again, it always boils down to pitching, and both teams are going to really need to get some good pitching. Again, we can't stress enough with both teams with a league record of 0-1. It is very crucial that they pick up a win today. Always interesting when East and Centennial meet, and today should be no exception.
Well, the opening pitch is coming up next. So it's brought to you by the fine folks at Pueblo Insurance. Mike Casillas set to lead things off. Jack Espinoza ready, rocks and fires. First pitch is down and away, ball one. 1-0 is the count, and we are off and running. Boy, what a gorgeous morning. And I'll tell you what, it was a little iffy this morning when I woke up about 6 o'clock. It was raining, then a little later it began to snow. Then we had rain mixed with snow. Then it was flat out like a winter snowstorm.
Springtime in the Rockies, man.
Yes, indeed.
Snowed yesterday up in Denver. Espinoza's given up 30 hits, 28 runs, 14 of those earned, and 14 strikes and 4 walks. So you can see, again, he's given up 30 runs and only 14 of those earned. That's what you talk about playing clean baseball. Teams got to really help him out.
Without a doubt. So Jack works quickly. I like the way he works. Toes the rubber, looks in. Trujillo gathers the sign, delivers. Target is set. And the pitch, he just took a little off that fastball and delivered it right down the pipe. Now, this is a great leadoff hitter in Mike Casillas. This guy does a great job to get on base, and when he's on the pads, he is very, very dangerous. There's strike two. That's a nice job by Espinoza to battle back from a 3-ball, no-strike count to a full count. Now the payoff. Bouncing ball toward the shortstop. Glove there by Lucero. Across the diamond just in time to record out number one, and that's what you're talking about. That's a routine play. You've got to make that play.
Yeah, 30 runs he's given up, only 14 earned. That's what you got to do. And thank Dennis Johnson for these breakfast burritos. They are delicious.
Yes, thank you, Dennis. But he forgot the hot chocolate.
Oh, man, that's tight. Slap him upside his head.
Oh, he got his. He got. There's a pitch.
Oh, there's
driven in the air deep to center field. Delgado's going back, makes it look easy. A beautiful catch to record out number two. Well done. 2 up and 2 down.
That's right.
And that was first pitch swinging, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, man, both teams have had a lot of success over the years. Pueblo East has had a lot of playoff appearances. Come close a couple of times to get into the state championship game. And talk more about it after this pitch here.
And they're well coached as Chris Salas now stepping in with 2 away.
And you talk about COVID. Pueblo Centennial might have had their best team probably since 1994 when they went to the state championship game. And they lost, and we talked about it briefly. So,
Chaz Vigil was a senior catcher that year.
Yes.
They were going to be good. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Lucero charging, gloving, throwing offline. Did he get him? Nope. He pulled his foot.
Pulled him off the back.
The first error of the ball game, and that's a tough one because he had that play made. And now a bad throw.
A bad throw there, but the pitcher, the base runner is going to stay at first base. So, yep. And that's good speed too. You know, that kind of good speed like that maybe forces the guy to throw the ball a little quicker than he wants to. Yeah, when you give that little extra effort
3/4 up that baseline there, it does. But that ball just sailed on him because he fielded it cleanly. So now David McAlpin, left-handed hitter. Pitch runs inside, ball 1. So with 2 away, a runner aboard. Now the focus for Jack Espinoza right now is the batter.
Absolutely. You got 2 outs, man. Let the guy over there, even if he's still just focused on getting this batter out here.
If he gets to second, it doesn't hurt.
Nope.
And the pitch. Line drive right back up the middle for a base hit. Jack nearly got that, but he had to duck away, didn't get the glove back up in time. That was just a good piece of hitting.
Great
a fastball left up in the zone, and he turned on it.
Tommy Grasmick.
Without runners on first and second, 2 outs.
He communicated with me this morning on Facebook. He said he'll be bringing his long johns.
So the new batter now is the number 5 hitter, Brady Cristelli, with 2 away and first and second. Pitch a little outside, ball 1. Jack Espinoza from the half motion now. Kicks and deals nice looking pitch on the outside corner.
Another tough loss for the Rockies last night, you know, just getting tougher and tougher up there for that team in Denver, JJ.
Yeah, it is. Pitch down and away.
And, you know, they're having some serious issues. The Bally Sports Network, I think, filed for bankruptcy. And the one that Root Sports, I believe, is still Root that carries the Rockies, you know, in danger of losing the rights to them. And a lot of uncertainty about a lot of things. But one thing that's always tradition is high school baseball.
Yep, indeed. The pitch is in the air to right field. And that could be trouble. It's down for a base hit. That's going to score a run. And we talk about clean baseball, and that error is the one that just opened Pandora's box. And you got to feel for Josh Lucero because he charged it, he played it well, and he just made a bad throw.
Well, that's the 31st run that he's given up, and that is only the 15th run that's earned right there. So just what you talked about. Now you got to minimize the damage. You know, JJ, how many games have we broadcast over the years between these two teams where the final score has been like 18-9 or something like that?
So Tanner Proud with runners at first and third. Runner's going to go. Here's the throw down to second, not quite in time. It's a short throw by Trujillo. Lucero cuts it off. Well, pardon me, the second baseman came up and cut it off. DeSantos.
Makes a big difference. It's only 35 degrees outside, but when there's no wind, it's bearable, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Sunshine and no wind as the pitch
just misses
a little
outside.
low. 2 balls, no strikes, the count now to the right-handed hitting Tanner Proud. He's the center fielder. That pitch is a little bit low for a ball. Now see, you got a pitcher that's now a run home with traffic, and the pitch in there for a strike. And not going to beat Lucero up, but this inning, this half of the inning should be over. Centennial should have bats in hand. Pitch is outside, ball 4, and he walked him. That's going to load him up. Little things make a big difference, and that I mean that in a good way and a bad way. Sometimes you do little things right and good things happen. Sometimes a little thing that you do wrong, and it turns out to be a little bit disastrous. And right now you got Daniel Acosta, the shortstop, who's one of your most athletic players on the field, who's the shortstop, and he's got great speed, and he makes good contact. And this is a kid that can produce from the bottom part of the order. 1-0 is the lead, and here's the pitch. Outside.
Got to find the strike zone. That's where you got to get mentally tough and bear down as well. The base is loaded, man. That's where the pitcher's got to pick his own self up, and when the teammate didn't. So 2-0 to count. Base is loaded, not good.
And here's the offering. That's in there for a strike. High school baseball proudly presented in part by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. That presents the on-deck guy. That would be Brennan Rowe, the left fielder in the on-deck circle, first base side. Find him online at baysmeatmarket.com. The pitch a little bit away, and now 3-1. And the pitch. Comebacker. Oh. Ground ball by the second baseman. He'll take the short route.
There we go.
Well done, and that is going to retire the side.
Minimize the damage.
Yep, indeed. So the ball put in play. He's going to reach on a fielder's choice officially is how you score that. To the second baseman. Then we go to a 4-6 force out. Held up, and this guy, second held up. This guy is out, and he is going to be forced. So there's how it goes. A run on a pair of hits. There was one error, and they leave them loaded. In the middle of the first, it is 1-0. Pueblo East will take a timeout and be back. Centennial Bulldogs coming to bat after this.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo, in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
And once again, a very pleasant good morning. Welcome back into high school baseball. Dennis, John, Chelsea, Tony, and me. JJ, nice to have you along. Beautiful morning. As we mentioned earlier, it looked like we were in a little bit of a kind of a mid-late October morning.
Yeah, well, they predicted that was going to be a lot of continuous snow and rain, but, over blew us like it did, like it does a lot of times in Pueblo.
Right.
And all in all, not too bad. Really needed that little bit of moisture to clear this air.
So Mr. Josh Lucero set to lead things off for the Dogs, and he bounces one back up the middle. Adds in for a base hit. The leadoff man aboard.
Hey, man, Centennial, even though they only got the one run on county, they got some guys that can hit.
They can swing it.
Bulldogs have always over the years had some guys that can swing the bat.
Lucero singles up the middle, puts a runner on first with no outs. Brings to bat number 4, the center fielder, Carlos Delgado.
All right, here comes Carlos Delgado now for the first time in this one with a runner aboard. Double play in order now for Mike Casillas. Into the wind he goes. Nice little breaking ball. Good cut fastball catches the outside corner. Did he go is the question. What's up, Mr. Bo? How the heck are you?
Big Bad Bo.
Pitch is in there for a strike. You can hear the pop of the mid up here. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count now. Oh, I didn't complain.
Oh, almost got it.
Throw goes over to first. And I just simply asked because I'm cold. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful pitch.
Right down
in there
the
for a
pipe.
strike.
Got to swing.
Strike 3. Goes down looking. Well, Casillas is going to compete.
You better believe he's going to compete.
This is a kid. He's on his way where to
he's got 2 other brothers
Pueblo, right?
he's got 2 other brothers on the team as well. When you 3 siblings that close, you got to learn how to compete.
Yeah.
It might mean the difference between getting that last sandwich or not.
Yeah, or the last chicken wing or the
I
last
was the
chicken
oldest,
wing.
of course, so I always got all the food.
Joey Cardinal now, like this